If you are a single man, single meaning either unmarried or you're married and divorced and you're free now, you have the time and the resources, you really don't need that much. The more the better, but you really don't need to be wealthy to do this. But if you're one of those men that has had it with the woman of the West, and if you're not scared of flying, I tell you, as a friendly advice from someone who's been there and then some, do yourself a favor and avail yourself of the experience of women overseas. Depending on your taste, I'd say, and depending on your geographical location, go to Southeast Asia, go to Eastern Europe, go to South America. Once you're exposed to the femininity, the level of frequency of beauty, and how far the woman will go to please you, for to have your attention and all that, and the total absence of this obnoxious, annoying, entitled, high expectation, low delivery, low asset value that the women of the West have in the US, in Canada, in some countries of Western Europe. Western Europe is some places, England is pretty bad, pretty similar to US, I'd say, and Canada. But other parts of Western Europe, still they can be pockets, smaller cities, where they're not as bad as US and they're actually quite better. But once you're exposed to that, it's like tasting food that you've never tasted before at a fraction of the price and served by a truly loving person that loves what they're doing. And you ask yourself, why on earth would I ever go to McDonald's or any fast food place ever again? If you're a man who's single, who's been either never married or divorced or broke up with some girl who put you through the ringers and put you through hell, if you're single and you're available and you don't have kids, or your kids are grown, or you have ways of getting away, go and avail yourself of what's available overseas, and you will be permanently spoiled. Now, I'm an experienced person. I am not telling you that they're flawless angels and that they are all that. They are 100% perfect with no flaws, and the women here are all bad and everything. No, not at all. There are many women over there that are gold diggers, that are with you only because you're going to be hoping that you're going to be supporting them and all of that. But if you're not getting involved with them, none of that will matter. And if you are the type that likes to get involved, then you have much easier time of finding someone who's genuine, who's grown up in a good family, and is really looking to be a faithful, loyal wife, expecting you to support her, but not in a grand way. She doesn't expect a convertible Bentley. She doesn't expect that. She just expects you to provide a roof over her head and provide her with raw materials so she could cook for you. There are women like that in South America and Eastern Europe and some parts of Southeast Asia. If you're somebody who's already traveled there, you may know, you may not be as well traveled as me. I've been to over 150 countries, but still you might have a taste. But don't limit yourself to just one region of the world, because most people, I don't know, they go maybe to, if you're in the US, they go to Costa Rica, or if you're in Europe, they go to one place in Thailand and they think that's it. The unsophisticated travelers, they figured one thing out and they keep going to the same place. I've talked to people in the US, they say, well, our favorite vacation spot is Hawaii. And I tell them, how many times have you been there? They say, oh, we've been going there for 17 years every summer. And I'm going, well, have you been to other places? They say, no. I say, how do you know that's your favorite vacation spot? You know, this is truly how close-minded some people are. They try one thing, or you know, some people in England, they go to south of Spain, you know, to Mallorca and Costa del Sol, and they think that's it. They always go to the same place. My friends, unless you try different foods, unless someone exposes you, you know, if you've been eating pizza and hamburger and someone exposes you, you know, hey, today let's go try Indian food, let's go try Chinese food, let's go try Thai food, let's go try Indonesian food, satay, let's go try, Filipino food, let's go try Central America. Unless you try different foods, unless you try different areas of the world, unless you try different women of the world and how they're raised and how feminine they are, how do you know which one do you like best? How do you know which one suits you best? How do you know which one is gonna quicken your pulse more than anything else? You gotta go and try. I'd say go to South America, go to Argentina, go to Colombia, go to Venezuela is now kind of out of the question, but when I went there it was stable, relatively stable, and they have some of the most gorgeous women on earth. They are extremely accommodating, smiling, sweet. Even go to Panama if you're in the stateside, or if you're in the other parts of the world and don't mind traveling. But there are so many spots around the world, and I will cover these in future videos, where you can go where you have such different level of quality for so much less money. What I mean by less money is, you know how much it takes to satisfy the women here. They want to tell you about how many degrees they have and how many employees they have and how they got 2 houses from 2 divorces and all that, and they expect you to spend money for them at that level, and then you're not getting a 21-year-old 120-pound woman with no kids. You're getting some 30, 40 plus year old woman with a couple of exes, kids, and baggage from here to Timbuktu. Why, my friends? Why? Life is too short to be putting yourself through that. Why kill yourself trying to live up to these unrealistic expectations of these she-devils? There is a better way. There is a better side. There is a better place to go. And I hope to share those with you. But I've given you quite a bit of a teaser at this one. All the best.